morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the heredity and evolution. See the evolution from human being for Homo sapien. See the heredity and evolution, as we have studied, reproduction bring about some difference in the offspring. These differences are not easily seen because of similarities of offspring with their parents, but there are variants that to exist due to the unequal distribution of chromosomes during cell division in sexually reproducing in animals. As we have always seen that there are a lot of similarities between us and our parents. Also, we have a lot of dissimilarity between us and your friends or any people who do not belong to our family. Evolution. We have studied that there is an inbuilt tendency in every organism to carry variation because of DNA copying during reproduction. As a result of sexual reproduction, genetic variation gives rise to evolution. Some variation are developed during the lifetime of an organism. Such variation are called acute variation, and this variation have no role in evolution. Heredity and evolution introduction. As we have studied, reproduction bring about some difference in the offspring. These differences are not easily seen because of similarities of offspring with their parents, but they are variations that do exist due to unequal distribution of chromosomes during cell division in sexual reproduction in animals. As we have always seen that there are a lot of similarities between us and our parents. Also, we have a lot of dissimilarities between us and our friends or any people who don't belong to our family. This is all due to an interesting phenomena called heredity. So let us first learn what are the heredity and variation. Or heredity, it is the phenomena of transfer of characters from parents to their offspring. Variation, the differences shown among individuals of the same species or the difference exhibited by the offspring as compared to the parents are called variation. Genetics, it is a study of heredity and variation. We all know our body is made up of many cells. In cells, we have a nucleus that has chromatin material which further condense to form a ribbon-shaped ribbon chromosomes. These chromosomes are made up of DNA and proteins, and they also have certain small segments on them that are genes. These genes are responsible for transferring characters from parents to offspring. See, a heredity, the transfer of characters to traits from the parents of their offspring is called heredity. Variation, the difference between the characters or traits among the individual of the same species are called variation. Just see the picture. Accumulation of variation during reproduction. When organisms reproduce, the offspring show minor variations due to the inaccuracy in DNA copying. These variations are less in asexual reproduction and more in sexual reproduction. Some variation are useful variation and they help the organism to adjust to the changes in the environment. Some variations do not help the organism to adjust to the changes in the environment and they may die and become extinct. See the picture. Rules for inheritance of characters, traits. Characters are transferred through genes present in the DNA molecules in the chromosomes present in the nucleus of the cell. The inheritance of characters is due to the fact that both the father and mother contributes equal amount of genetic material to the child. So for each trait, there are two factors, one from the father and one from the mother. Crick or John Mendel conduct experiment with garden pea plants and determine the rules for the inheritance of traits. See the picture, the cell, the central part called as a nucleus, and nucleus containing for the chromosome, chromosome containing for the DNA material, that's called as a genetic material. What is DNA? DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA is a very large molecule made up of smaller unit called nucleotide. Each nucleotide has three parts: a sugar, ribose, a phosphate molecule, and a nitrogen base. The nitrogenous base is the part of nucleotide that carries genetic information from one generation to another generation. The base found in DNA are four: adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine. See the picture, the base pair. Adenine always join with thymine in covalent bond. Cytosine always bind with guanine, the triple bond. Mendel's 7 pair of contrasting characters traits in garden pea plants. Mendel chose these characters that had different form of expression. He selected 7 pairs of contrasting characters. These characteristics were easily distinguishable and breed true generation after generation. A true breeding variety is one which produces offspring identical to the parents. See the 7 different contrasting characters. Dominant and recessive characters. Purple flower crossed with white flower. Yellow seed crossed with green seed. Round seed crossed with wrinkled seed. Green parts crossed with yellow parts. Infield parts and crossed with constructed parts. Axial flower cross with terminal flower. Tall plant cross with dwarf plants. Mendel's laws. Law of dominance. If the two alleles at a locus differ than one, the dominant alleles determines the organism appearance. The other, the recessive alleles, has no noticeable effect on the organism's appearance. Law of segregation. The two alleles for a heritable characters separate, that's called segregation, during gamete formation and end up with the different gametes. Law of independent assortments. Each pair of allele segregates independently of other pairs of alleles during gamete formation. What is allele? Allele. An allele is a variant form of a given gene, meaning it is one of two or more versions of no mutation at the same place on a chromosome. It can also refer to different sequence variation for a several hundred base pair or more region of the genome that codes for a protein. A difference between alleles and locus. An allele is an alternative form of a gene that is arisen by mutation and is found in the same locus of the homologous chromosome. Locus. A locus refers to the position of an allele on the chromosome. Allele is a nucleotide sequence of a gene. Locus serves as a marker. May contain two or more alleles. May contain one or two alleles. Responsible for variable traits within a population. Different loci consist of different alleles. When plants having one pair of characters, example tall and short plant, when crossed, monohybrid cross. Mendel selected a pea plant having one pair of characters, a tall pea plant, that a short pea plants. He select pure tall, that's called as a capital T, and pure short, small t, pea plants and cross-pollinated them. He obtained all tall plants, the heterozygous, capital T and small t, in the first generation F1. When the first generation plants were self-pollinated, he obtained tall and dwarf plants in the ratio 3:1. The second generation F2. The ratio of pure tall, capital T, hybrid tall, capital T and small t, and pure dwarf, small t, was in the ratio 1:2:1. The trait that is expressed in the F1 generation is called the dominant traits, and the traits that is suppressed in the F1 is called recessive traits. See the picture. Short plants and tall pea plants cross with the F1 generation, getting for all tall. The all tall plants is crossed for self cross into the F2 generation. We get 3 tall and 1 dwarf. 3 tall, homozygous tall 1, heterozygous tall 2, and homozygous dwarf 1. The morphological characters. The genetical characters: homozygous tall 1, heterozygous tall 2, homozygous dwarf 1. The genotype ratio 1:2:1. See the another one cross. When the plants having two pair of characters, example shape of colors of seed, were crossed in dihybrids. Mendel selected a pea plants having two pair of characters, shape and colors of seed. He selected plant having round yellow seed, capital R, capital R, capital Y, and winkled green seed, the small r, small y, and cross-pollinated them. He obtained all plants with round yellow seed in the F1 generation. When these plants were self-pollinated in the F2 generation, out of 16 plants, 6 had round yellow, 3 had round green, 3 had winkled yellow, and 1 had winkled green seed in the ratio 9:3:3:1. The round yellow seeds crossed with green winkled in the F1 generation, getting for all round yellow, and crossed with the Punnett checkerboard, we obtained 16 traits, getting for 9:3:3:1. What is the sex in plants? Sex determination. Sex refers to the contrasting feature of male and female individuals of the same species. The sex is usually of two types, via male and female. Sex determination is a process of sex differentiation which utilizes various genetical concepts to decide whether a particular individual will develop into a male or female. Plants also have sex, as there are male and female parts in flower. Sex determination mechanism in flowering plants, especially dioecious plant: genetic, epigenetic, and hormonal. Genetic are divided into two groups: single locus, multiple unlinked loci, or multiple linked loci. Multiple linked loci are divided into two groups: homogametic, cytologically undistinguished chromosomes; heterogametic, cytologically distinguishing chromosome. Homogametic is divided into two groups: X autosome, a sex chromosome. Heterogametic divided into two groups: X autosome, sex chromosome XY or ZW. Sex determination in human being. Human beings have 23 pairs of chromosomes in the nucleus of the cell. Out of these two chromosomes are sex chromosomes X and Y. The female has two X chromosomes and the male has one X and one chromosome. That's called XY. The sperm and eggs having one set of sex chromosome. Some sperms have X chromosome and some have Y chromosome. All eggs have X chromosome. If a sperm having X chromosome fuse with an egg having X chromosome, the children will be a girl. In a sperm having Y chromosome fuse with an egg having X chromosome, the child will be a boy. See the picture? The male having XY chromosome, female having XX chromosome. The off number of chromosome is having the male and female. That's called XX, the progeny called female, or XY getting for male offspring. Variation may or may not help organism to survive. Some variation help organism to survive. Example, there are some beetles living in green bushes. They increase their number by reproduction. Crows can easily see the red beetles and they are eaten by the crow. During reproduction, due to some variation, some green beetles are produced instead of red beetles. The green beetles are not visible to crow and are not eaten by them. Then gradually the population of the red beetles decrease and the population of the green beetles increase. This variation has helped the organism to survive. Some variations do not help organism to survive. Example, during sexual reproduction, a color variation occurs in red beetles and some blue beetles are produced instead of red beetles. Both the red and blue beetles are visible to crow and are eaten by them. Then the population of the both red and blue beetles decreases. This variation has not helped the organism to survive. Acquired trait cannot be passed from one generation to the next. Example, if the population of beetles increases and plants are affected by disease, then the food available for the beetles decrease and their body weight also decrease. If after a few years the ability of food increasing, then the body weight of the beetles also increase. These acquired traits cannot be passed from one generation to the next because there is no change in their genetic composition. Speciation, formation of new species from existing species. The formation of new species for existing species is mainly due to one or more of the following factors. They are accumulation of variation, physical barriers, genetic drift, natural selection, and migration. Accumulation of variation. The difference between the individuals of the same species is called variation. The accumulation of variation over several generations produce new species. Physical barriers. Population may get separated by physical barriers like mountain, rivers, lakes, etc. These isolated groups produce variation which can produce new species. Genetic drift, natural calamities or introduction of new members of the same species in an area can produce changing in the gene pool of the population and a new variation are produced which can produce new species. Natural selection. Only those individuals of a species which have useful variation and can adapt to the changes in the environment survive and other die. These organisms can produce variation and new species. Migration. Some individual of a species may migrate to a new geographical area and adjust to the changes in the environment there and develop new variations and produce new species. Evolution. The gradual changes taking place in living organism gives rise to new organism due to changes in their genetic composition is called evolution. Inherited traits. Inherited traits are traits in an organism due to changes in the genetic composition, and it can be passed from one generation to next, and it results in evolution. Acquired traits. Acquired traits are traits which are acquired by an organism during its lifetime, and it cannot be passed from one generation to next, and it does not result in evolution. Evidence of evolution. There are a number of common features in different organisms which provide evidence to show evolution relationship. The main evidence of evolution are from the study of homologous organs, analogous organs, and fossils. The Darwin theory, the theory of evolution by natural selection, first formulated Darwin's books on the origin of species in 1859, is the process by which organisms change over time as a result of changes in heritable physical or behavioral traits. Changes that allow an organism to better adapt to its environment will help it survive and have more offspring. Evolution by natural selection is one of the best sustained theories in the history of science, supported by the evidence from a wide variety of scientific disciplines, including palynology, geology, genetic, and developmental biology. The theory has two main points, said Brian Richmond, Corridor of Human Organism at the American Museum of Natural History in New York City. All life on Earth is connected and related to each other, and this diversity of life is a product of modification of population by natural selection, where some traits were favored in an environment over other. He said, more simply, but the theory can be described as descent with modification, said Brian Bobriner, an anthropologist and educator at the Smithsonian Institution National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C., who specialized in the study of human origin. The theory is sometimes described as survival of fittest, but that can be misleading. Bobriner said, here fitness refer not to an organism, strength or athletic ability, but rather be ability to survive and reproduce. For example, a study of human evolution in 1900 students published online in the journal Personality and Individual Difference in October 2017 found that many people may have trouble finding a mate because of rapidly changing social technology, advanced or evolving faster than human. Nearly 1 in 2 individuals faces considerable difficulties in the domain of mating, said lead study another Menelaus Apostolou, an associate professor of social sciences at the University of Nicosia in Cyprus. In most cases, these difficulties are not due to something wrong or broken, but due to the people living in the environment, which is very different from the environment they evolved to function. Evolution in biology Evolution thus changes in the inherent traits of the population from generation to generation. The traits are the expression of genes that are copied and passed on to offspring during reproduction. Mutation in these genes can produce new or altered traits, resulting in inheritance difference, genetic variation between organisms. New traits can also come from transfer of gene between population, as in migration, or between species in horizontal gene transfer. Evolution occurs when these heritable differences become more common or rare in population, either non-randomly through natural selection or randomly through genetic drift. Natural selection is a process that causes heritable traits that are helpful for survival and reproduction to become more common and harmful traits to become more rare. This occurs because organisms with advantageous trait pass on more copy of these heritable traits to the next generation. Over many generations, adaptation occurs through the combination of successive, small, random changes in traits and natural selection of those variants best suited for the environments. In contrast, genetic drift produces random changes in the frequency of traits in a population. Genetic drift arises from the role change play in whether a given individual will survive and reproduce. One definition of a species is a group of organisms that can reproduce with one another and produce fertile offspring. However, when a species is separated into the population that are prevent from inbreeding, mutation, genetic drift, and the selection of novel traits cause the accumulation of difference over generation and the emergence of new species. The similarities between organisms suggest that all known species are descended from a common ancestor through this process of gradual divergence. The theory of evolution by natural selection was proposed roughly simultaneously by both Charles Darwin, Alfred Russel Wallace, and set out in detail in Darwin's 1859 book on the origin of species. In the 1930s, Darwin natural selection was combined with the mental inheritance to form the modern evolutionary synthesis, in which the connection between the units of evolution and the mechanism of evolution was made. The powerful explanatory and predictive theory has become the central organization principle of modern biology, providing the unifying explanation for the diversity of life on Earth. Homologous organs are organs which are similar in structure but different in function. Example, the four limbs of amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals have similar structure but different function. Frog amphibian use its forelimb to raise the front of body. Lizard reptile use its forelimb for walking and running. Birds of limb or modified a wing for flying. Mammals use the forelimb for grasping, walking, running, swimming, flying, etc. This show evolution relationship. See the picture, all the characters. And all the relationship. See the picture, the human being and some skeletal structure also is there. The grasping, running, swimming and flying, the various movements. Analogous organ or organ which are different in structure but similar in function. Example, the wings of butterfly, birds and bat have different structure but similar function. They show evolutionary relationship. Bat wing, bird wing, insect wing. See the homology and analogy. The human arms and bat wing. Most form limb. Analog bat wing, butterfly wing, bird wing. Some fossil evidence are the remains of organism which lived long ago. From the study of fossil, we can know their structure and the time period in which they lived. The fossil of complex and recent organism are found closer to the surface of the earth, and the fossil of simpler organism are found deeper inside the earth. The age of fossil can be determined by radiocarbon dating. The study of fossil show evolution of simpler form into complex form and their evolution relationship. See some the fossil evidence. Evolution by stages. Complex organism and its organ developments from simpler organism gradually over generation. Evolution of eyes. The eye of planaria are just eye spot to detect light. It developed gradually into a complex organ in higher animals. Evolution of feathers. Feathers were the first developed in the dinosaurs and used for protection from cold. Later birds used them for flying. Evolution by artificial selection. Humans cultivated wild cabbage for over 2000 years and produced different vegetables from it by artificial selection. Cabbage by selected short distance between the leaves. Cauliflower by selecting sterile flowers. Kale by selecting large leaves. And some of the vegetables. See the embryology, the various developments, fishes, tortoise, chicken, rabbit and human. See the different structure and formation of organs also. Evolution should not be equated with progress. Evolution has not resulted in progress. Evolution has resulted in the formation of several complex species from simpler species due to variation, genetic drift and natural selection. This does not mean that one species get eliminated when new species are formed or that the new species are better than the older species. Species get eliminated only if they are not able to adapt to the changes in the environment. Several species which could adapt to the changes in the environment still continue to survive. For example, bacteria. Human beings have not evolved from chimpanzee. They had a common ancestor from which they evolved separately. Human beings are not the principle of evolution, but they are only one species among several evolutionary species. Human evolution, that's called Homo sapiens. There is a great diversity among human beings in their form and future around the world. Human beings evolved in Africa. Some of them stayed there and other migrated to different part of the world. Then due to genetic variation, the environmental changes in different geographical region, the developmental changes, their form and future. See the picture? The evolutionary changes is there. See Lucky and Heidelberg man and Norbert's man, Piltdown man, Peking man, Netherland man, New Guinean man, Cro-Magnon man and modern man. The question 1. The sequence of gradual changes which take place in the primitive organism over millions of years in which new species are produced is known as evolution, heredity, generation, inheritance. Answer, the exact answer, evolution. Explanation. Evolution is a series of gradual changes in an organism wherein in the end the organism is evolved and advanced. Question number 2. If a normal cell of human body contains 46 pair of chromosomes, then number of chromosomes in a sex cell of a human being is mostly likely to be A 60, B 23, C 22, D 40. The exact answer 23 pairs. Explain. The sex gametes are always haploid. They have 23 chromosomes. The third question. In the human blood grouping, the 4 basic blood types are the type A, type P, type AB and the O type. There are simple, dominant and recessive traits. B, codominant traits. C, recessive traits. D, inherited traits. Answer, the exact answer B, codominant traits. Explanation. A codominant traits is the one in which neither alleles is dominant or recessive and both are expressed equally. The fourth question. A pregnant woman has an equal changes of her baby being blood group A or blood group AB. Which one of the following shows the possible genotypes of the woman and the father of her children? A, AA and BO, AA, AB and BO, C, AO and BO, D, OB and AO. The exact answer A, AA and BO. Explanation. The AB cross getting for AB means AB blood group. AI, AO means A. The cross between AB getting for AB blood group and AO cross means of A. The ratio of AB, A is equal to 1:1. Hence the first answer is correct. Fifth question. What will be number of chromosomes present in each gamete produced by the plants in the palisade cell of the species of plants containing 28 chromosomes in all? A 56, B 28, C 14, D 4. Answer C 14. Explanation. Gamete cells are always haploid. Sixth question. The following results were obtained by a scientist who crossed the F1 generation of pure breeding parents from round and wrinkled seeds. Dominant traits, round seed, recessive triads, Winkel seeds, and number of F2 offspring 7524. From the result, it can be concluded that the actual number of round seeds he obtained was A 1881, B 20527, C 2508, D 5643. The exact answer D 5643. The actual number of seeds obtained were 5643. Seventh question. A cross between a tall parent capital T and short plant small t resulted in the progeny that were all tall plants are tallness in a dominant traits, B shortness in the dominant traits, C tallness in the recessive traits, D height of the plant is not governed by the gene T or T small t. Explanation. A. Tallness is the dominant trait. Explanation. Answer A. Tallness is the dominant trait. Explanation. The best traits are always superior. For instance, tallness and round seeds are dominant traits. Question number 8. In peas, a pure tall plant capital T is crossed with a pure short plant small t. The ratio of pure tall plant to pure short plant in the F2 generation will be 1:3, 3:1, 1:1, 2:1. The answer C 1:1. Explanation. The ratio of capital T and small t plants of F2 generation will be the same. The ninth question. In human alleles, all the chromosomes are paired perfectly except one. These unpaired chromosomes are large chromosome, small chromosome, Y chromosome, X chromosome. Option A 1 and 2, option B 3 and 2, option C 3 and 4, option D 2 and 4. The exact answer is C 3 and 4. Explanation. X and Y are the sex chromosome. Question number 10. Which of the following determine the sex of your child? A. The length of mother pregnancy. B. The length of time between ovulation and copulation. C. The presence of an X chromosome in the ovum. D. The presence of Y chromosome in the sperm. Answer D. The presence of Y chromosome in the sperm. Explanation. The male sex chromosome is the deciding factor for the gender of the child. If the X part fertilizes with the ovum, girl is born. If Y fertilizes, then the boy is born. Question number 11. Which is the one characteristics of the parent that can be inherited by the children? A. Deep scar on chin. B. Snub nose. C. Technique of swimming. D. Cut nose. Answer B. Snub nose. Explanation. A dominant inheritance characters can only be inherited by the children. Question number 12. What could be the reason for the fossil of an organism to be found in the deeper layer of the earth? A. The extinction of organism has occurred few years back. B. The extinction of organism has occurred thousands of years ago. C. The position of fossil in the layer of earth is not related to its time of extinction. D. Time of extinction cannot be determined. Answer D. The extinction of organism has occurred
thousands of years ago. Explanation: the deeper the fossil is embedded in the earth, the more likely it is to be a very old. Question number 13. What is the ancient name for all human beings? A. Monkey, B. Chimpanzee, C. Homo sapien, D. Invertebrates. Answer C. Homo sapien. Explanation: the scientific name of Homo sapien, human, is Homo sapien. 14. The organs present in the two organisms indicate that they are derived from the same ancestor. Or A. Analogous organ, B. Respiratory organ, C. Sense organ, D. Homologous organ. Answer D. Homologous organs. Explanation: the structure which are similar in their morphology, anatomy and embryology but dissimilar in their function are homologous organs. Question number 15. Which of the following pair of organ is not homologous? 4 limbs in human and lizard, B. 4 limbs in lizard and frog, C. Wings in butterfly and bat, D. None of these. Answer C. Wing in butterfly and bat. Okay, thank you.